This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi and Don Dubuque. Paradise, Louisiana is presented by Rotolo's Pizzeria. Fresh ingredients, friendly service. That's just the way we Rotolo. Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Pro Drive Outboards. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Cracker Barrel Convenience Stores. We have more than you expect. Always fresh, never frozen, Raising Cane's. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.
Welcome to this week's edition of Paradise, Louisiana. I'm Gary Risponi.
And I'm Sam Barbera. And we're right here in Port Allen, Louisiana at Bergeron's Boudin and Cajun Meats.
Yeah, and it's good. If you had smell-o-vision right now.
Yeah.
If you know somebody missing, Sam's going to try to help me get through. It's very hard without Don Dubuque.
Sure it is.
The guy been on radio and TV for 30-something years.
Definitely a pro.
You know, he is the ultimate. Still won all them awards, but we're going to make it through, and we miss Don. All I can tell you is he's going to have some things. He's up there where it's cool. Down here is not so cool.
Not at all.
It's raining again,
Every
raining
day.
while we taping.
Summertime. Today we're going to talk about the Faux Rodeo, right?
That's what you're talking about. You was there, Chris was there.
Right. One of the biggest and best faux pas so far. I've been going to faux pas. I think this is about my 10th year. Man, you know, I don't know if there was another bed or camp available at Venice Marina or maybe at Cypress Cove. Lots of people. We had a ball. Some wonderful fish come into the weigh scales. Arguably one of the biggest fishing weekends of the whole year because you got Grand Isle Tarpon Rodeo and Grand Isle and faux pas in Venice. Just, you know, boats.
Well, look, so we don't keep it on. You see this shirt, Wish to Fish? Our first, and we do 2 or 3 a year, the first one of the year also was at Venice, the Venice Marina, Miss Danica and her crew, and what a great crew. We got Wish to Fish coming up, and it's always outstanding, and when Chris puts his magic to it, it can be very touching.
No doubt.
So
then we'll get to news, and then the Berkeley Abu Garcia.
Fishing Report. Fishing Report's good. We got a couple of short fishing segments. If we got time, I think we'll have one coming from Mr. Lusher over there, Keith Lusher. It also does the radio with Don. Let me tell you, he's always got these seminars on them over there at Adventure. He puts them on, and his website is always full of information. About like Chaz, you know.
Sure.
Chaz always got their own
the latest
website,
and greatest.
But look, he had his inaugural
Bass seminar, right?
Bass tournament report and seminar
Right.
at Bayou Adventures. I was there. I got some B-roll. We'll see what goes on.
With Jason Pittman?
Jason Pittman.
What does Jason Pittman know about bass fishing?
Yeah, right.
Just joking.
His son's another up-and-coming pro. Stay tuned. We'll come back with the fishing report, news items, and we even went in on a sad note.
Hey, I'm Mitch Rotolo, owner of Rotolo's Pizzeria. Our pizzas are prepared every day using the freshest ingredients. But Rotolo's has so much more to offer than just delicious pizza. We have an array of healthy salads and tasty wraps, a wide choice of pasta like spaghetti and chicken parmesan, zesty buffalo wings, and our selection of savory calzones. And don't forget to try one of our amazing desserts. Come into any of our local restaurants or check out our entire menu online at rotolos.com. That's just the way we Rotolo.
The CCA Louisiana Star Tournament is doubling down this year. Double the tagged redfish, twice the trucks. Over $500,000 of prizes awarded in more than 20 categories. Open to all ages, inshore and offshore, youth enter free. Don't let your chance to win swim away. Register at ccastar.com or at any Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Hi, I'm John Jackson, and you know we always say we gather our groceries out the bayou. Whether it's freshwater, saltwater, catfish, redfish, you have tons of choices when it comes to fish in Louisiana. But when I fry fish, there's only one choice, and that's Louisiana fish fry. My new favorite, the Cajun fish fry, has the perfect amount of cornmeal, corn flour, and the perfect mix of spices that really bring the heat. Hey, if you're craving Cajun, go look for the bright red bag at your local grocers. Bring home the taste of Louisiana with Louisiana fish fry.
This is Wish to Fish Venice 2017, and we're here with the Miracle League Network of Greater New Orleans. As you can see, we're waiting on a little weather, but that's been for like the last 5 years, but it looks like it's going to clear up pretty quickly, and we're going to get 22 participants out with 11 charter captains down in Venice Marina.
And I'm Gina Loria with the Miracle League, and the Miracle League kids look forward to this trip. I got people calling me, asking if they can go on this trip. We've been doing this for 9 years, and this is one of the highlights of the Miracle League.
Captain Dan, I've been doing this almost since it started, and I just love doing it. I have MLC fishing charters.
Hello, Captain Rock, a Real Tight Fishing Guide Service. I think this is my 4th year doing it. It's awesome. I'm Lloyd Landry, own Outcast Fishing Charters. Been doing Wish to Fish since it started, and it's one of the best days of my year.
Yeah, my name is Ron Price. I own and operate Fish Intimidator Guide Service. I've been booked most years, so I haven't been able to do it, so this will be my first year to participate, and looking forward to hopefully helping out in the future.
Captain Jarrell with Real Tight Fishing Guide Service out of Venice, Louisiana. This is my 4th year doing Wish to Fish.
My name is Captain Cade Thomas, Runaway Charters. It's my first year to fish with the Wish to Fish Foundation, and won't be my last.
I'm Captain Britton Eustace with Bag'em Charters. This is my first year with Wish to Fish. Last year I was supposed to do it, and the weather kept us from going. And hopefully we have a great day out there.
Chris Wilson, Rivers End Outfitters, Venice, Louisiana. Been doing this with Wish to Fish for I've been coming here. It's a really great thing.
Bring him on in, Captain.
Each one of them caught their own fish in the first 5 or 10 minutes.
They set that fish, I was gonna caught most of the crabs. Yeah, got a whole lot of caught away too.
This is my favorite day of the year to get to fish with the kids. There's nothing more special than to be able to bring your children out here to fish.
Go ahead, Sam. Get better grip on him. Yeah, come on, fight.
All right!
Oh,
Give me some 5. Give me 5, buddy. All right.
Yes!
And you know what? We missed another one in there.
If a boat gets smiled, this boat will be going from ear to ear.
Oh, I like that, man. That's nice. If a boat
Yes,
could smile,
Mom
this
says I have
boat would be
fantastic
grinning
poetry.
from ear to ear. That's awesome.
You must think I'm strong to give me what I'm going through. Well, forgive me if I'm wrong, but this looks like more than I can do on my own. I know I'm not strong enough to be everything that I'm supposed to be. I give up, I'm not strong enough. Hands of mercy, won't you cover me, Lord? Right now I'm asking you to be.
My first fishing trip, it was awesome. I had a great time. Caught my first fish today. Nice little redfish.
Alright, who are you with?
I'm with JD Blue. We had a little bet going on. I told him I'd have a bigger fish by the end of the day, but he beat me.
Tell him who put you on the fish? Captain Billy. Tell him how big was that redfish? Show him this wrong. There you go. That's right. How big a fish you catch? And then show how big fish your sister catches.
How big was my fish, JD?
How big was this fish? Yeah, oh, big. So you got the biggest fish, right? Captain Crazy Legs here put us on. Captain Crazy Legs. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Billy. All right, we'll see y'all at the end, huh? Hopefully we can catch some more fish. If not, we'll be here next year.
Hands of mercy, won't you cover me, Lord? Right now I'm asking you to be strong enough for the both of us.
Oh, 2017 Wish to Fish out of Venice. Awesome deal. I've done it since it started. It's one of my most prized days of the year. I fish a lot. And there's nothing better than taking these kids, and it makes you realize how blessed you are when your family's healthy. And these parents are phenomenal, just what they have to do and deal with every day. So it's really a good thing to do, and if you can get involved, please do, because I promise you'll totally appreciate the day that you spend with these people.
Well, it's all about the kids and going out and seeing new things and experiencing new things. And I mean, like I said, we caught a few fish today and had a good time.
Yeah, we caught redfish, but there was these little ones that were coming around. They kept biting. Yeah. We only caught one redfish, and we caught one crab. It was the big one, the big male.
I've been fishing the Wish to Fish down here in Venice for the last 5 or 6 years. It's a great time. I really enjoy having the kids on the boat.
This is my second year to do Wish to Fish with the kids.
I got to tell you, it's really nice watching their faces when they get to catch a fish, even some little fish. They have fun being out there on the water, having a good time. They don't get to do this every day like we do, and it's really nice to see them.
We had a great day out there today. We took a little while to get them going, but once we did, we caught a bunch of redfish, and the kids had a blast. They were reeling them in left and right, and I asked him if he liked to eat fish. He said, yeah. I said, how do you like it prepared? And he said, with ketchup. So hopefully they're going to enjoy it tonight as much as they did today.
The CCA Louisiana Star Tournament is doubling down this year. Double the tagged redfish. Twice the trucks. Over $500,000 of prizes awarded in more than 20 categories. Open to all ages, inshore and offshore, youth enter free. Don't let your chance to win swim away. Register at ccastar.com or at any Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Ask me about my Tempur-Pedic.
Ask me how fast I fall asleep.
Why not talk to someone who's sleeping on the most highly recommended bed in America?
Ask me about staying asleep.
Tempur-Pedic owners are more satisfied than owners of any traditional mattress brand.
Ask me how it feels after 10 years.
Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America.
Ask about Tempur-Pedic at Olin's, where you know you always get the guaranteed low price. Olin's is the only store in Baton Rouge and Lafayette with the full line of Tempur-Pedics.
Sam, and she started laughing. You know, everybody, I used to go to Faux Pas a lot.
Right.
And Joe Macalusa would cover.
Grand
you know,
Isle.
Grand Isle,
Right.
I cover Faux Pas. We try to cover. Sometimes I cover a little bit of both, you know.
Right. This year, one of the biggest and best, 181 teams, which equals 1,000 anglers. 181 teams, you know, somewhere right around 1,000 people participating in the rodeo itself, plus all of the spectators. It's an absolute blast. All of the proceeds benefit RFRI and Danica's Wish to Fish. So the rodeo is set up for fun and competition, and the money goes to two great causes.
Did you get to fish?
Yes.
You
We went
got-
out and caught a bunch of snapper. The picture that you saw last week, Danica Williams holding that big 18-pounder, that was with myself and our husband, Captain CT. We run the weigh station down there. Great group of friends and my coworkers from Wildlife and Fisheries, so we have to be back early. We can't fish until, you know, the very end. This year's the 19th annual. Next year's obviously going to be the 20th, and a special thanks to Jamin Yates, cameraman for Big Fish, who ran some camera for Paradise, Louisiana last week. Now, let's go see what's going on at the Faux Pas Rodeo. Hey, what's going on here is the 2017 Faux Pas Rodeo. It's the 19th annual. This is one of the first tuna coming to the scale today. We're going to have plenty more over a 3-day event. It's one of the biggest rodeos in South Louisiana, and you're watching it all right here on Paradise, Louisiana.
Tuna. 112.0.
112.
You can take a picture.
We had some beautiful, almost cobalt blue water, but it's perfect tuna because it wasn't too clear. And sometimes when it's too clear, the tuna get a little bit leader shy.
Right.
So you have to keep leadering down, which is hard to catch a big fish because you get on, 40 or 60 pound fluorocarbon and you can't really put any pressure on them.
Right.
So we had good water. It was good conditions for tuna.
We literally caught this and then it was time to come in and get this. All the other king boats were out there, so the commercial guys, so we're like, well, if they're out here, this has got to be the spot.
Right.
So we started dragging and we had something else, but that wasn't working. But the Rapala X-Rap caught a little one and then this one.
26.0. Cobia.
We were probably 50 miles out.
50 miles out?
Yeah.
On a rip or what?
Yeah, on weed line. Get tuna tomorrow in Wahoo Saturday.
Do you feel good about Wahoo? I mean, that's the challenge.
You can't ever feel good about Wahoo in the summertime.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
.07.
Actually, we picked the area to fish based on the conditions, and we used the wind in our favor and the tide in our favor, and we put the boat in a position to get in the right spot at the right time. We looked at the lunar table as well as the tide and the wind, and we looked up the spot. It was calm conditions actually where we were.
Hey, I'm Mitch Rotolo, owner of Rotolo's Pizzeria. Our pizzas are prepared every day using the freshest ingredients. But Rotolo's has so much more to offer than just delicious pizza. We have an array of healthy salads and tasty wraps, a wide choice of pasta like spaghetti and chicken parmesan, zesty buffalo wings, and our selection of savory calzones. And don't forget to try one of our amazing desserts. Come into any of our local restaurants or check out our entire menu online at rotolos.com. That's just the way we Rotolo.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, and Sam with all the rodeos. One of my favorite rodeos back in the old days before Katrina and everything was the Empire South Pass Rodeo.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Drew everybody from Venice. Now, they got so many sponsors from Venice all the way up to Belle Chase, you know, so
Right.
that they had all the South Plaquemine people are there, all the dignitaries. The bands were great. They had food was outstanding. It was this amazing group of people again. It felt good.
It is. It's very unique, no doubt.
I felt bad when I first drove up, coming in Saturday to get to weigh in and see what was going on. Cloudburst, like one of them they had in New Orleans.
You brought it with you.
I said, Black Cloud, I was under 10. I took some pictures. Nah, not. When the weigh-in, got close to weigh-in, blue skies, clear skies, everything was good. And, you know, I say new, they've probably just been in office the last couple of years. They got a new sheriff in town.
Who's that?
Call that. Oh, his name is Jerry Turner.
Ah.
Now, he's a former athlete, baseball coach. He coached the Little League, fine young man. And the president is Amos Cormier. They had a lot of nice things to say about Plaquemine Parish.
Sure.
And you could see the way they walk, how popular they were. Did a great job. One of your friends,
right,
who gave me a lot of help, and you said you know him, Miss Jurich.
Right.
Now, it's hard to Jurich.
Mitch.
You don't make fun of people.
I'm not
when
making
they
fun.
Make fun
I'm
but
not.
people's names. You know,
I'm not.
You know, you the Italian names. Some of the Italian names are crazy. you being full about Italian, you don't make fun of these.
Mitch is a good buddy of mine.
Czechoslovakian and Yugoslavian, they were
Yeah.
all. He's a good friend of everybody.
Sure.
He worked hard.
Absolutely.
He was on a committee. Jeff Edgecombe, we've been knowing him for years.
Oh,
Used to
Jeff.
be the
Sure.
harbor master at Venice
yeah.
Marina. Another girl that was real involved is Jasmine.
Sure.
She was. I don't know Jasmine's last name
Short.
now, but she was a Quappel.
Sure.
She was a hard-working little girl.
She is.
Her daddy Troy and I used to fish together,
Right.
and they've been a lot together. They work tirelessly to help everything.
Right.
All I can say is, it's back. It's back. It's good. The turnout with all the weather, still had a turnout. And let's go see if Chris do his magic on this and see what we
Let's
can
go to
see.
Empire.
To the 2017 Empire South Pass Tarpon Rodeo.
Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana.
Where I'm fishing, there's an Empire.
Yeah? What you caught them fish on?
What's that?
What you caught them fish on?
Plastic spinner baits.
What kind?
H&H spinner.
Hi, I'm Jerry Turlich. Welcome to Plaquemine Parish. Make sure y'all come down here next year to the Empire South Pass Rodeo down here in Empire, Louisiana, and have a good time with us.
Byron, I'm from Paris, Louisiana.
Hi, my name is Rachel Henson. I'm from Belle Chase, Louisiana.
How much?
72.5 pounds, yellowfin tuna.
Stephen Dickman, Belle Chase, Louisiana.
Pio Bourgeois, Lafitte, Louisiana.
Blackfin, sweetie.
Got the same name?
Yep.
Okay.
Same weight.
19.5.
I'm from Slidell and I'm doing the kayak division.
My name's Logan Reno and I'm from Bluefield.
Joey Disler from Bell Chase.
Johnny Johnson, originally from Empire, Louisiana. So excited to be back with the Empire Rodeo. I think it's a great location, and the weather wasn't that great this year, but everything worked out well.
Where were you fishing, John?
We fished down off of Northeast Pass today.
What's your name?
Steelman McGill.
Boy, that's a big fish. What bait you caught him on?
Evan, I'm from Louisiana, Fort Sulphur. My name's Jason Bowen. I'm from Paris, Louisiana.
My name's Jenna. I'm from Narren, down here. 30.0.
All right, go. Jenny, you got that one for your mom? 30.5 pounds, black trout.
My name's Hannah. I'm from Louisiana.
Michael LaBeouf from Bell Chase.
I'll start with the children's division, the speckled trout, which was sponsored by Bayou the Chute Oysters. In third place, we have Mr. Evan Ballet.
I got him on video.
In second place, and this is I think this is going to be a ballet run here for speckled trout, Mr. Gavin Ballet.
Hey, move over to your right a little bit. Him on camera too, Chris.
Plaquemines Parish President Amos Cormier here, and I just want to tell you why Plaquemines Parish is one of the best places to fish in the entire world. We have an estuary that's one of the warmest thanks to the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. We have plenty of feedstock, plenty of shrimp that attracts a lot of fish, and when it comes to fishing, I've had many people who have fished as far away as South Africa, Panama, and they all come to say the same thing. When it comes to fishing, there's no better place than the mouth of the Mississippi River fishing down in Plaquemines Parish. Whether it's Venice, Louisiana, Empire, Buras, or Port Sulphur, or the East Bank at Point Lahash, Plaquemines Parish will not let you down.
Hey, welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. And it's time for news. This show's all about news, but we have specific news that will affect you in the near future. Take it away.
Near future, take it away?
Absolutely.
We like them news anchors. You want to be real simple. Make sure my
We
shirt
should.
is good.
Hey, I have something I'd like to talk about for just a second. Save the date, October 12th is the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries Foundation's annual fundraiser at Live Oak Arabians. It's called Wild Night. For more information on that, wildnight.org. October 12th.
We're going to give you 2 months notice so
Great.
you make it. You know, there's a lot of things come up in October that we're going to give you a tease because annually they've been very good. One of them is the CCA Star Banquet. It comes up almost that's the same place.
That's the week after.
And
the
then
Thursday
what
after.
I like about October, I was one that originated. We got the annual Ladies Rodeo, Grand Isle Ladies Rodeo.
Oh, sure.
Big thing to help breast cancer awareness. So I want to get them way ahead of time. Don't plan nothing in October because there's a lot of events and we'll be there.
Speaking of Grand Isle, Bridgeside Marina, August 26th, Ride the Bull, world's largest kayak fishing tournament.
Yeah, that's right. And people, a lot of people putting it on. CCA has tackled that tour right now, so you know what it's like, be like that. And also that same weekend, historically, is the Duck Festival.
Right.
I'm usually there for most of the whole time of Duck Festival. This year I probably won't, but I will be at the Duck and Goose Calling Championships at the Civic Center that Sunday. So wanted to do that.
August 18th, shrimp opens, inshore shrimp season opens statewide, 6 o'clock in the morning, if I'm not mistaken. But double check with the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries website. But August 18th is definitely the inshore shrimp opening.
Well, you're thinking about that weekend, the Rocky Mountain Elk Association, they got their big banquet, annual banquet to be at Copeland Tower at the Best Western, August 19th. In Metairie, Louisiana.
Metairie, right.
Yeah. Also, you know, I want to mention this. Toledo Bend been the #1 lake in the country. They broke it up this year in districts. Toledo Bend was 4th in our district. It's nothing to be ashamed of because it went through hundreds and hundreds of lakes. Might have a little grass problem with the grass not being there. I promise you, there's still big fish, a lot of stuff. When we get to the fishing report, we got some reports from Toledo Bay.
Hey, don't forget Thursday night co-meet chapter of CCA. Going to be at Starkey Academy. For more information on that, that's a co-meet chapter. For more information on that, visit ccalouisiana.com.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm John Jackson, and you know we always say we gather our groceries out the bayou. Whether it's freshwater, saltwater, catfish, redfish, you have tons of choices when it comes to fish in Louisiana. But when I fry fish, there's only one choice, and that's Louisiana fish fry. My new favorite, the Cajun fish fry, has the perfect amount of cornmeal, corn flour, and the perfect mix of spices that really bring the heat. Hey, if you're craving Cajun, go look for the bright red bag at your local grocers. Bring home the taste of Louisiana with Louisiana Fish Fry.
Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change has been keeping cars and trucks in Baton Rouge clean and running smooth for over 50 years. At Benny's, we feature professional car washing, complete detailing, high-tech waxing and buffing, interior cleaning, and tire shine. Benny's, one stop for car maintenance with complete oil and lube services and even state inspections at our express locations. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations, including our newest store on Greenwell Springs Road. And don't forget to stop by Be Quick Convenience Store and Fuel Stop. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Drive in dirty, drive out clean.
Dose of the Coast is a nonprofit organization, and a lot of times life can become appointment to appointment. This shakes things up a little bit.
You know, the majority of the battle that you have is in your mind. When you get a chance to do something outdoors, I know for me, it's just a chance that you just get your mind off it. You start focusing on something different. Being in the outdoors, being on the water is great medicine.
If you or someone that you know could use a Dose of the Coast, you can go to doseofthecoast.org to apply or to nominate someone. And if you would like to volunteer, you can also reach us at our website under the contact form.
Sight casting redfish in the Louisiana marsh is this exciting. To make it even more exciting, the Louisiana Redfish Series, partnered with Tito's Handmade Vodka, will add $10,000 to the first place team of each of this year's events, plus a $20,000 payoff to the grand champion. It all starts in April, so register your team now and come out to see the most exciting tournament series Louisiana has to offer. The Louisiana Redfish Series, partnered with Tito's Handmade Vodka.
Hey, I'm Mitch Rotolo, owner of Rotolo's Pizzeria. Our pizzas are prepared every day using the freshest ingredients. But Rotolo's has so much more to offer than just delicious pizza. We have an array of healthy salads and tasty wraps, a wide choice of pasta like spaghetti and chicken parmesan, zesty buffalo wings, and our selection of savory calzones. And don't forget to try one of our amazing desserts. Come into any of our local restaurants or check out our entire menu online at rotolos.com. That's just the way we Rotolo.
Welcome to the Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report. Sam, we got a lot of fishing reports coming right now. I'm gonna tell you what, it's all over. The spillway's about to get right. Venice had a slowdown. Grand Isle's still the hottest place I know in Cocodrie. Tell me what you see.
No doubt. You know, last year at this time, not many people were catching a bunch of speckled trout, but now, oh my gosh. Big Lake, they're catching speckled trout. Grand Isle, they're catching speckled trout. Breton Sound, Cocodrie, all over the place. The only place they're not right now is kind of in Lake Pontchartrain, but that will change soon.
Now, I talked to Terry Viator, and it's unbelievable the trout they're catching all over in Big Lake, Black Lake, and all those areas around there. So you get ready. I'm not getting any reports from there except from Terry and some other people. But I know the Poes have been catching fish, and a lot of the other guides right now, they still got guides. Hackberry, you go to their website. They used to send me that. I'm gonna get back, and Bud's gonna start sending me again. But Hackberry, every Monday they get a report that's full up with fish being caught. A lot of them on plastics too.
No doubt.
Another is live shrimp. Now, talking about other places that Lake Catherine. Lake Catherine the other day proved to be real good on redfish, been like that.
Oh yeah, and the redfish are thick in the Biloxi Marsh.
But I talked to my friends at Island Marina.
And they have live shrimp.
They went out, they went out the other day in Lake Bourne and found them on the wellheads.
Sure.
And beautiful trout, 2-pound trout. They said it was unbelievable, so they're there. So people are saying if you can't find them in Pontchartrain, all you gotta do is head a little further south.
My buddy Justin Bowles runs out of Island Marina. jbcharters.com. One of the best fishermen I've ever fished with, and you're about to go fishing with him soon.
Yeah,
next couple of months.
They've got a lot of them I'm going fishing with out there. We got the DeVals and everybody else, but I can't say enough about Mr. David and Mr. Andrew Stewart. They have got that thing up and running. They fish, they come back and they work and they fish. It's just an amazing couple.
It's a first-class facility.
It's right
over the bridge.
We got a long fishing report.
Go ahead.
We'll go right now. We're gonna go in Venice, Tuna Town, USA. I was there with the red snapper, yesterday with the cougar with Captain John Couon. It's just amazing. The fish coming in every day. You get there between 1:30, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or in the evening. Tuna boats coming in, and you see nothing but yellowfin, blackfin, big old slabs of gallon bags full of tuna fillets. Ooh, boy, somebody eating good.
I sure do.
Snapper, specks, and redfish. Certain areas, you got to find that clear water. I'm going to come back and tell you more about Toledo Bend when we talk about freshwater, because the bass have been hot. Some of them this past weekend got a little trouble with tide. They didn't find the clear water, but you go down past Volusia and you find that clear water, they catch them. But I'm going to go back to that. Grand Isle, like you said, trout, redfish, snapper. Storms run some off. If you can get to it, Chris went down there and fished with High Water Charters, George Sylvie. And for a while they had a way out the storms. When they finally got out, no time they had caught a bunch of fish.
I mean, it's summertime. Just plan on it. I mean, it's going to rain at some point almost every day. Everybody's got radar on their phone. If you don't have it in the boat, just be safe and stay away from the
bunch
yellow and the red areas on the radar.
You know, we've been doing pretty good down here fishing the islands and all. We had this bad weather blow in on us today. Wasn't able to get on the trout like we've been getting on them. We caught some real nice bull reds. Kids had a good time, but we've been hammering the trout out at East Timberleer, West Timberleer, down on the barges, off of Fouchon beaches, the jetties. We've been catching some nice trout, some big trout. It's gonna be like that all the way through August. Then they'll start dropping off right towards the end of it, first part of September, getting ready to make the transition back north. But the fishing's gonna be great, you know, if the weather allows. But we've been catching some nice trout, some nice redfish under carp. But I try to fish over oyster reefs, sunken islands, points, runouts. I don't chase too many birds because you get a lot of small trout under it. But I love fishing oyster reefs. The oyster reefs hold a lot of big trout in the sunken islands.
And then you find that clear water, it makes a difference too.
Sure.
You know, some people fish in the rocks. One day they're there, one day they're on the beach. This past weekend, all the reports I get were coming from the back island, canals where the water was moving, fishing ledges, plastic. They couldn't hunt. They had a hard time getting shrimp. People working it off. Maybe it was the shrimp season starting back up. They'll be have some shrimp in there.
Well, they had a hard time getting them because they sold out. Because everybody's buying shrimp, and if you don't get there really early or right after the bait boat gets there, you out of luck.
They never run out at Bridgeside and them. They were running out, like you said, and people have a hard time getting shrimp.
Fishing.
But don't worry about it.
Sure.
H&A Sparkle Beater, one of the oldest baits
No
around
doubt.
right now.
My favorite.
On the bottom, double rig, no carp, just on the bottom, and just whittling in off the ledges or on the drop-offs of sandbars. They're catching fish. Also, the voodoo shrimp, some of them other ones. Matrix shad and yeah. Now that was Bobby Black. Bobby Black, they fished at night when it was raining. They fished in the rain as long as it wasn't lightning. He had his nephew Davis from up there in North Louisiana. They caught the most trout they ever caught in his life. He said one of the best trout he had in a year.
In the rain.
Back in the rain.
The fish don't care because they're wet already.
Yeah, come on, Sam. I told him I'm trying to make this fast. You're going to keep it up.
I'm sorry.
Just a gulp shrimp. The gulp, they caught it on the gulp baits, the gulp swimming bait and the gulp shrimp. Grand Isle Co-Foreman sent me some pictures. They're doing it. Tofield Bourgeois, he sent me a picture. I don't know if I sent it. He had 2 7-pounders last week out in Brenttown in the plane trip. The feed is hot with redfish. A regular jig with a piece of shrimp. You fish where the wall is, where the openings are. Catch all the redfish you want, and you can catch your limit of keepers, but you're gonna have to have fun catching those 12 inches. And they're funny, and they bite it and they take it off. And kids, take a bunch of kids to have fun. So.
Been one of the best fishing summers on the books.
Let's come back right now. Let's go freshwater.
Cool.
You're not a big freshwater man anymore. I know. Have you ever been a freshwater man?
Oh, absolutely. I grew up bass fishing. Sure did.
You're a tipper?
Bayou Black? Yes, sir.
Bayou Black.
Oh, yeah.
Turtle Bar is like they're doing in Venice right now. Again, John Paul Arnold, his nephew and them are catching some big fish down. It's unbelievable. But one day you're catching 40 to 50 bass. You know, keep your 10 each, but they're doing it. But when you find clear water, you know what's taking their bait?
What's that?
Sheephead and perch.
I'll be damned.
They're taking the plastic, they're taking the claws off the crawfish.
Wow.
And the sheephead are eating the regular plastics up. Now, you know, that's a bad thing, but they're still catching 40, 50 bass. David Cavell been killing the fish down there. He had a little slower weekend he did. John Pono found the clear water, hammered them. So
that's usually the way it goes.
Maria. Toledo Bend, I was telling you right now, the bass are coming in, Sacalay coming in.
Sacalay, right.
Yeah. Ed Terry over there at Slab Hunters, he sent me some great pictures. Taylor Bernard is still catching fish, and they're not Lake Barrett now. He's moved in the spillway side. He's around Lake Murphy, still using crickets. He's letting them sink to the bottom using the jig and catching some beautiful them. He also sent me some pictures of speckled trout. I don't know where he caught them at, but Taylor Bernard will give us a report every year. Keith Lusher, made a trip, and I mean, unbelievable trip they caught in the canal my camp is on, Salt Bayou.
Oh, really?
And
If you want to catch fast action marsh bass on the North Shore, I got a secret. All right, Todd, finishing up the day here on the W14 canal. Wow, that was fun, and it's typical fishing around here. They're stacked up somewhere, you know it. Even if you're catching a few here, you're catching a few there, you know they're stacked up somewhere, whether it be a ditch, a run out. And today, that's where we found them, right over there. A little ditch coming out. You could see that water line. When you see that muddy water mixing with the clean water, we knew something was up. Started working this area, picking up a few, but then talk about how we picked up on when we really started catching the fish.
Right. Once you actually figured it out, the bite wasn't on the surface. It was about 6 inches to a foot under the top of the water. We started slowing down our presentation, twitching a little more, and that's when the fish started coming in the boat left and right.
Yep. And like you say, 6 inches to a foot. It's not the typical top water fishing where you can see every strike. You have to pay attention a little bit more. Look for that boil under the surface. Look for the ambush, the flash of that, the green and white flash at the side of the bass.
Watch your
coming
line.
up, hitting it, and I tell you what a fantastic day, and it just goes to show you, the feeling of just figuring out the fish and finding them, and the way we got into them and just pounding them. July, August, it's almost automatic over here.
It is.
If you can come into this W14 canal right along Highway 433, you can get through the weeds, get under the bridges, everything you got to do to get back here. It's like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
It certainly is. Just easy fishing.
W14 Canal in Slidell.
On a sad note, the past president and past board member of Louisiana Wildlife Federation, so many other boards and commissions he's been on, Edgar Bayonne, passed away last week. And let me tell you some of the things he's done. You know him, you've heard of him, because in all the conservation. Don's in Alaska. He sent word to be sure to offer his condolences to the family, especially all the friends. The Louisiana Wildlife Federation right now sent out a newsletter. He's a supporter of the Coalition to Restore the Coastal Louisiana on board Lake Pontchartrain Basin Foundation, helped establish the Louisiana Department of Environmental Quality. You see pictures of him with Mr. Gibbons and all them who worked with him when I was in the mayor's office. Just tremendous volunteer, board member, hard worker, one of the leaders. Big loss for Louisiana conservation, outdoorsmen.
Our thoughts and prayers are with the Bayonne family.
Also, he was a Conservation of the Year in 1974. So he's been in it a long time. That's it, Paradise, Louisiana. Sam, thank you for standing in for Don. Come back anytime.
You're welcome.
Paradise, Louisiana is presented by Rotolo's Pizzeria.
Fresh ingredients, friendly service. That's just the way we Rotolo. Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Pro Drive Outboards. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Cracker Barrel Convenience Stores. We have more than you expect. Always fresh, never frozen, Raising Cane's. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.